Hi, my name is Marco, and today I'm going to be showing you how to configure Splunk Text Inputs. So Splunk has a few different types of inputs, one being text input, the other radio, dropdown, checkbox, multi-select, linked list, time, and submit. Each text input has its own use case, but today we'll be focusing on the text input. So whatever data gets stored onto the input gets saved into a token, and tokens are often referred to as variables in Splunk. And with that in mind, each tokens have their own filter properties. So if you want to wrap your data inside quotes, you can append a pipe S to the end of your token. So for example here, if you need to do HTML formatting, you can append a pipe H, or if you need a URL format, you can do a pipe U, or if you want to specify no escaping characters, you can append a pipe N. In today's example, we'll actually be using a pipe S because our field will have the space in it. So we want to wrap that value in quotes. Cool. Now let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a time picker. And I'm going to label it time picker. And we won't be searching on change since I'll be using a submit button. And default value will be last 24 hours. Nice. The next thing I want to do is add a text input. I'm going to be labeling this index because I want the user to specify the index. This will prevent the amount of data that the search indexer has to go through for this. Yeah. So index name will be the token name. Apply. Oh, didn't like it. So index. The token will be called index name. Nice. And finally, we're going to add one more text input, and I'm going to call this job role because I'm going to want the user to insert the job role they want information for. So again, we won't be searching on change, and I'm going to call this token job role. Okay, didn't like that. Job role. Okay. And finally, we're going to add a submit button, so that way, when the user inserts all their information, they just click submit, and the table that we're going to have here will automatically load. Looks like I put a, let's see, make sure everything's correct. Okay. Cool. Now let's save this. And let's start creating our table. So add panel, new, statistics table. And we're going to use our shared time picker here. And I'm going to show you how you can use your tokens here. So for index, we're going to say index is equal to our index name. We're going to say job role is equal to $sign job role. And since our field will be having spaces in it, so the data that the input will be having spaces in it, we're going to append a pipe S, so that way Splunk wraps everything in quotes. Nice. So let's do a table command, and we'll do it here. It's already pre-populated. You can see job role, department, gender, hourly rate, etc. So you do add to dashboard. Nice. And it says the search is waiting for input. which is true. So we're going to save this. We're going to specify a time. So we'll do all time. I already created an index and it's called HR employees. And the job role I want is, well, let's see what job roles are available. So we'll do asterisk for everything. Cool. So you can see now that this table has loaded dynamically upon user input. So now we can grab this job title here. Thank you, Grammarly. Or this job role. And paste it in here. And now we'll only see results where job role is equal to research scientist. Cool. See, now we have everything where job role is equal to research scientist. Nice. So in this tutorial, I showed you how to use Splunk's text input and everything you can do with it. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If this was helpful, give it a like. Thank you and have a good night.